Hey guys, welcome to my skincare favorites for 2014. So yes, all of this should look very familiar. I'm recording all of these videos in one sitting. So let's get into the skincare favorites from 2014. I have some products that completely rocked my world this year. Some of them I have been using for quite some time, back to I think 2012 for some of these. So they're very consistent favorites, but they're absolutely worth mentioning. And then I have some new things that I discovered this year. So I'm going to jump right in. First thing I'm going to mention, it's always going to be the Clarisonic. I love my Clarisonic. I use this every single night. Even when I'm not feeling well, I wash my face at the end of the day because I feel like that is the first step in preventing breakouts, clogged pores, gross skin. I really have to say that the Clarisonic does such a beautiful job of getting my makeup off at the end of the night. I have had this now, I think, for 2.5, 3 years. It was the best investment that I have ever made in my skincare. I swear to you. When I first started using it, I did have that little bit of a purging process where I was breaking out. I knew that would potentially happen, so I just kept going, and now I just can't imagine being without it, honestly. You do have some ongoing costs with the Clarisonic in that you have to replace these brush heads, but I don't mind doing that. I just feel like it makes my skin look so beautiful, and it helps decrease the size of my pores. It gets the makeup off better than anything else. I just can't say anything bad about it. Once this bad boy bites the dust eventually, I will go and repurchase one the same day that I put this one in the garbage can. I will not go a day without my Clarisonic. Okay, let's talk about my favorite eye makeup remover because I feel like this is such an important thing. I wear a good amount of makeup. Clearly, I wear some eye makeup. This Purity Made Simple by Philosophy is something that I've used for a couple of years now to remove all of my eye makeup. It just takes it off without stinging or burning my eyes. I can use it at the sink. I have definitely in the past used those Bi-Phase eye makeup removers where you put it on the cotton pad, you hold it on your eye. Your eyes can get blurry because of the oil or whatever. I don't know. I've never liked that. When I'm washing my face, I just want to take off all of my makeup at that point. I don't want to do any pre-cleansing. So the Purity Made Simple, I just put about, I don't know, a nickel-sized amount in the palm of my hand. I rub it over my eyes. It melts everything. Waterproof, long wear. It just takes it away. I love it. I will not be without this. I think it's fantastic if you've never tried it. It's also just a great facial cleanser. I prefer something a little bit more sudsing for cleaning my face. But this is something that I absolutely can't be without. A moisturizer that I've used for many, many, many years, since high school actually, is the Olay Active Hydrating Original Formula Fluid Lotion. This, I think, cost me $7 at the drugstore. I have really oily skin. This is my daytime moisturizer. I love the way this feels. I love the smell of it. It has a powdery rose smell to it. This is actually the face lotion that my Oma used to use. So it's a very reminiscent type product to me. It just reminds me of my Oma, who's my grandma. And she always had beautiful, fantastic, amazing skin, even well into her 80s. And she used this every single day and night. And so, in my mind, if I use this every single day, then I'm going to look as good as my Oma did. So, and she was just an amazing lady to boot. But I do really like this, and it works well with my oily skin. It moisturizes, but it doesn't make me greasy or oily. If you do have very oily skin, you do still need to moisturize. I recommend using something like this. It absorbs very quickly. It provides just enough moisture for the daytime, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful product that I will not be without. And it's super inexpensive, you guys. Super inexpensive. Okay, face oils. I was still using them this year. I started getting into them at the end of last year. My favorite probably still is the Josie Maran Argan Oil in Light. This is so lovely, you guys. This is fantastic for oily skin because it's not as heavy as the original argan oil. I only use this at night. You take 2 or 3 drops, press it into your skin, and it just provides the right amount of moisture. You can use it underneath your eyes. It has a slight like nutty smell to it, but it's not offensive in any kind of way. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. You do get this really nice dropper. I just feel like oils do something for my skin that no other types of like moisturizers have ever done. They sink into my skin. They give me the right amount of hydration. It has helped to combat my excessive oiliness. It hasn't increased it in any kind of way. I know when you have oily skin, the last thing you think of doing is putting an oil on top of it. But it really does trick your skin into thinking that, oh, we've got enough going on here already. We don't need to produce more. So really, truly, if you've never tried them, try this one. Try the fresh sea berry oil. A number of companies make these beauty oils. Go get a few samples, try them out. Sephora is very generous with the samples. I really think it's worth investing in a good quality facial oil. I really do. For those of you that need more moisture, you can always mix a couple of drops of this into your regular moisturizer to give it a boost. I hear a lot of people doing that. Seems to work great for them. For me, this is enough just on its own. By the way, it was really hard to narrow this down. There were a couple more things that I wanted to add in, but I'm trying to stick with my theme of top 6. So, 2 more to go. First, the Nude Advanced Renewal Serum. Nude Skincare was kind enough to send this to me this year, and I have fallen in love with it, desperately fallen in love with it. I use this in the morning and at night sometimes. It is basically just a serum that absorbs quickly into my skin. It plumps my skin up, it hydrates, it moisturizes, it just makes my skin look gorgeous. Plus, it works well with my crazy oily skin. So this product was absolutely a winner for me this year. You can actually mix this in with your oil at night or just use it on its own. I love this. It is expensive. However, I will always have this going forward. I cannot stress enough how fabulous this product is if you are interested in anti-aging skincare. I feel like Nude Skincare does anti-aging extremely well. So they are worth the investment. Check it out, you guys. The Nude Skincare Advanced Renewal Serum is... I'm so thankful they sent that to me. I would have never thought to try it otherwise. And now I can't imagine being without it. Really, truly, it's a fantastic product. Try it. And the last thing I'm going to mention has been such a game changer for me. I've tried a lot of Paula's Choice skincare products this year. I have some hits and misses. This was the first thing that I tried. It was a huge hit. It has changed my skin the same way that the Clarisonic changed my skin. This is the Resist BHA 9 for stubborn imperfections. I picked this up to help with my enlarged pores, my issue with getting congested, clogged pores, blackheads. I also have what's called sebaceous hyperplasia. I believe I'm saying that right. It's clogged oil ducts. This is the only thing that I have ever found that helps address all of those issues and has virtually eliminated so many of those problems for me. It's still, doing its work on the sebaceous hyperplasia, the clogged oil ducts. That's going to take a little bit more time, but I do already notice those shrinking down. They're extremely stubborn, so it's going to take some time. But what this has done is it has completely eliminated the blackheads on my face, completely. So this is basically salicylic acid, but it's a 9% solution of it. It is much stronger than the salicylic acid that you get at Target or Walgreens from Clean and Clear or, generic brands. It just sinks down into your pores. It destroys the oil and the blackheads and the dirt and everything else, and you can literally see that stuff coming out. I said in my review of this that like when I scratched my face early on in using this, like I could actually feel like the little clogged oil balls and blackheads and stuff like coming out. Like they would just end up on my fingers. That's disgusting. But that stuff clearly needed to come out. Now that most of that stuff has been removed, I continue to use this because it's also helping to shrink the appearance of my pores. You can't make your pores go away entirely. Once they're stretched out, you're kind of stuck with that. But this prevents new blackheads from forming, and it keeps my skin exfoliated and therefore making my pores look significantly smaller than when they're filled with all of that like oil and who knows what else. I really, really love this product. I have several backups of it at this point because I can't imagine being without it. I use it all over my face. You can certainly just use it as a spot treatment. You're right in thinking that this is the tiniest bottle ever, but you don't need much. One tiny pump covers my entire face. I love it. I can't be without this stuff. And I would say if there's one thing that I would encourage you to try from Paula's Choice, if you have the same issues that I do, which is blackheads, congested pores, and large pores, this would be the product to try. I always have the $10 off coupon code down below for you guys. So if you wanted to try this and you are a first-time purchaser at Paula's Choice, you can get $10 off of this. It's just an amazing product. I love it so much. You do have to use it consistently. I think that sometimes people don't use things for long enough to really see the long-term benefits. They expect like immediate gratification. I started noticing some results fairly soon into using this, but the longer that I've used it, the more results I'm seeing from it. So Paula's Choice, good job. You really sucked me in with this one, and I honestly can't be without it. So anyway, those are my top skincare picks for 2014. Up next is hair care. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what some of your skincare favorites were down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.